everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a Basework combo for you guys to learn. So we're not going to put it to music. I'm going to show you a few moves so then you can change it and you can make it into your own. So I'll show you the moves, I'll show you the whole thing first and then we'll break down the moves one by one. So we're going to start here.
So what's the harm in one more sin? Take off your halo, you're beautiful. I don't care if it tears me apart. We couldn't let go from the get-go. I think we're past trying to hide who we are. Baby, I don't mind you calling. I'm still awake in my bed. Say the things you shouldn't be saying. I don't want you to act like you still have that. Touch my skin. No, it's bad.
Ta-da! So, because it's not to music, it's going to feel a little bit weird to start with, but you can change the speed to make it slower or faster depending on what music you have in the background. It definitely is a lot harder to do bass work, choreo, any pole stuff when you don't have music, but we're going to just try the moves on its own, and then once you've got the moves, you can pick your favorite song and just try and add them. So to start with, we're actually going to face away from our camera. Really easy movements, just bringing one arm out. You're going to look at your arm as you do that. Then you're going to bring your other arm across and then look at that arm. From here, we're coming up with our hands, and then you can choose which arm to slide down as we come out, and then both hands down, head roll around. From here, as we come up, we're turning so that our leg is into a lunge, and from here, you want to look at the audience. Don't go down into a full lunge yet, because we're going to do a flick, bend. Yeah, so really important from there. When we come from here up, we're just coming into a normal lunge. So here is where you can do like a cheeky smile or like a wink to the audience, and then we're gonna go down, pose. Yeah, if you're really flexy, you could bring that leg up as well. So to come around from here, if you're too close to the pole, this is gonna make it a little bit tricky. We're gonna bring this knee, our knee that's up, which is my left knee, to meet the right knee. Yeah? Then our hands come down as our leg comes out. So this would be a really good point to do if there had like a big drop in the music, to go from here, boom, hit it. We're going to do a scoop and then hit it again. And again, depending on your music, you can make it sharp or you can make it soft. This next part can be a little bit tricky. So we want to actually lean back so that when we reach up, our back is touching the pole, and then bring our leg behind us, joining the toes, opening the knees out into a diamond roll and a lunge. Yeah? So I'll show you again. Just remember, when you do that, you might miss the pole. So if your back is touching against the pole, then it's going to be a lot easier. So from here, as you come up, lean, the pole is going to be there. Grab it, open that leg out, feet together, knees apart. You can push off and then make sure you come into a lunge. Because from here, we don't stop in between. We're going to bring our leg forward. So weight on the top leg, the front leg. And to make it a little bit pretty, you want to lift the heel off the ground. Yeah? So we're going to bring our leg forward and come onto both toes, bum up first, and then you can come up. Now there's multiple ways you could come up from here. So you could come down and head flicker up. Or you could come from here and you could do a head flick and then stand up after. You could go side to side, whatever you like. Yeah? Once we have come up, we want to make sure we transfer the weight to the other side. We're really important that our right arm has to go above our left as we step out, so the pole is in between our armpit. So it's a very simple move, but it can get quite tricky if you don't have the right positioning. Yeah? From here, we're gonna do a little roll. We don't wanna go too low down because it makes it really hard. You're gonna go your right leg first and press into that leg. The left leg is then gonna join, and you want to, it's hard to do slow, you wanna use that left leg to create a bit of momentum to come down to the ground. So that's probably one of the hardest parts of the choreo, is doing that part. And I'll just show you, if you go way too low, it's hard to get that leg back, and then trying to get this other leg back and then trying to swing around, it's not really gonna work like that, yeah? If you're quite flexy, you might be able to do that. Otherwise, try and stay a little bit higher up, yeah? So we're going to here, leg, and nice and wide, not right behind you, here, and then tuck your knees in. Make sure you slide your hands down to finish the spin. We're in an attitude position with our legs. When we come down, we're bringing our arm down onto the ground. The leg is coming up in the air, and we're taking our hand off as we hook on, re-grip, yeah? This next part can be a little bit tricky as well. You can use a little bit like of a wind up, so you can lean forward, and we're actually gonna throw our body back, and then we're gonna fling our legs to our body, yeah? So when we come here, we bring our body and then fling, and then tuck in, yeah? So this might be a little bit tricky if you don't have longer pants on. Obviously this combo you can do in leggings, you don't need any grip. So it's a really great one to be able to wear some clothes. So again, with this one, if you do it the opposite way, so if you go legs and then body, you're just gonna get stuck, yeah? So you wanna go body, legs, and then tuck, and then let go of that hand, yeah? From here, all I did was I continued it by coming up onto my knees and scooping this leg around onto my foot, yeah? So that just flows into one solid movement. If you wanted to, if you were struggling with it, you could pause in between to turn around and get to this position. Once we're in this position, you're gonna put all your weight onto your front leg. So we don't need to worry about trying to keep it pointed. We're gonna put all our weight onto it, having the heel on the ground. From here, you're going to drag that back leg and turn this knee. As I do this, my back leg is coming in, and then as I come around, I'm turning. So just watch the legs for now. As I go down, then I can turn around, yeah? Again, another easy one if you get the technique right, but it can be quite complicated. So I'll just spend a little bit of time there. From here, leg in, yeah? We're gonna start to turn the opposite way. Make sure this leg comes in towards your butt. From here, I can bring my top hand into twisty, and then this leg needs to come out as if you're gonna do a diamond roll. Yeah, it needs to open out the opposite way. Then I'm leaning against the pole, makes it a bit easier. I can push, and then I'm here, yeah? If you are struggling with that, especially with getting that hand into position, there is another way you can do it. You can take a step. You don't have to put that hand up. Everything else is the same. This hand comes on, and you're gonna turn, and you're gonna grab behind. Yeah, so we're still turning our legs. We still got into a diamond position, and we can come around, yeah? So you might need to spend a little bit of time just on that position, that turn first. And you know what, if it's not for you, you can always change it to like just a diamond roll or something like that. So let's just go from here. Out, in, bring that hand up, join the knees, turn around, and then straight away I'm going down and coming down onto the ground. From here, I like to have my hands by my chest as I push my bum up and roll it down. Again, quite tricky. If you need to, keep your chest on the ground and just move the bum up and down. Really small movement. From here, we're going one bend, the other bend, and then hit it, Again, depends what sort of music you have. You can change that up to however you like. And then we're going to push up into a cobra and bring our knees in. Yeah? Pause it if you need to sort of just go over that sort of stuff. And then finishing off our combo, we're doing a little basework trick. So bringing our hand up nice and high, bringing our leg forward. We're going to put our weight on this front leg and the top arm so I can drag my other leg. We want to keep that toe nice and pointed so it looks pretty. Open the legs out so we don't want the feet too wide, and we're going to come up and look back. Yeah? Think about reaching for the ground as you come down. If you feel your head coming to the ground, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest and come onto our shoulders. Yeah? We need to keep this push to be able to do the next part, otherwise you can't get your hand underneath. So we want to keep this push. Our hand goes fingers facing towards the front, and we're going to push with our top arm, lifting our opposite leg up first. So I lift my opposite leg up so I can balance my weight, and if you notice, I'm actually bringing it over towards my left leg. Okay? If I just bring it up here, I'm going to fall back out to the side and down. So when I come to here, I bring it up to my chest, over my left leg, and then I'm going to squeeze and join my legs together. From here, you don't actually need this hand. It's just there for a bit of support. Yeah? When we go around to here, I'm going to try and twist through my thoracic spine to get my knees to the front of the room and then bring my feet down. Yeah? Again, I'm holding on really tight with this bottom arm. If I let go, then I'm going to fall to the ground. And then you'll have to start all over again, which is not fun. So from here, tuck the knees in. You can change this hand to grab your hips, so try and get that grabbing motion. So as you turn the knees, once the feet are on the ground, it makes it a bit easier. You're going to join your legs together and then slide them away from you. Put the knees down and flick up. Yeah? If this is way too unachievable for you, that's totally okay. Come to this position and then drop the hips and come up and continue it. Okay? Don't have to, especially if you're someone that has any wrist problems, or some people find it really hard in their elbow to do this position. And then the very, very last thing we do is, we've just landed here. We want to be off center a little bit so we can grab, reach for the pole. Think about sticking your hip out to the side as you pull in, legs out, and then I did a big head back to the camera and up to finish. You can come out up however you like. Yeah? So that's the full combo. Have a practice of it. I might do it again now if you want to follow along with me, and I'll do it a little bit slower. I'll talk through it as well. So we're starting from here. We're bringing our hand out to the side. Other hand across our chest to the side. Coming up, down, head roll, grab the pole into a lunge. This is our cheeky look or our wink. And then we're going down, deep lunge. Turn, straighten, scoop, hit it, reach back, touch the pole, diamond roll, lunge, in, up. Turn, replace the hand, roll down, not too low, right, left, spin to the floor. From here, straight to our elbow, up, hook, and remember, chest, legs, in. Scooping around, putting your weight in this leg, coming around, knee, knee, straight down, gonna go up, down, one leg, other leg together, push into your cobra, and in. You can add a head roll in here too if you like. Reach up, step, wide legs, push up and look back until you come onto your shoulders. Into your arm, remember, fingers facing forward, knee, knee to the front and down. Legs together, knees down, head flick up, reach up, hip to the side, out, look at the audience, up, and pose. And you can come out however you like. You could add pole tricks into this after if you like. You can really make it whatever. Like I said, try and master the moves. If something doesn't work for your body, just switch it out. Either take it out completely and move on to the next part, or replace it with something that you feel more comfortable with. Yeah, so put on some songs. I want to see your combos to these songs. Thank you for dancing with me today, and stay tuned for our next video.